Sacramental Seal. Father Ejik was pensive, his anger was raw, his pains deep, but he sat calmly at the owner's side of the jeep, while his driver sped on towards the bishop's house. He picked up the book he has been reading and stared vacantly at the title, for the umpteenth time, The Sacramental Seal. He remembers that part of the training, but right now, he wished he could do without it. It has been like any other Saturday, and he had just finished morning mass. It was brief, and he had taught his congregation about forgiveness. It is the season of Lent, and that virtue just seemed appropriate. He had proceeded to hear the confessions. In no time, the queue reduced. As usual, it has been monotonous, nothing he has not heard before. The 18 to early 30s dwelt on fornication and lying, every one of them. And he is certain that they will come again in 7 days' time to confess another bout of fleshly pleasure. End time, children, he fumed inwards as he rolled out penance, ranging from 20 decades of the Rosary to specific prayers to St. Jude for 7, 8, or 12 days, depending on the frequency of the sin of pleasure, while waving them off with a sign of the cross. He knew many will not finish their penance before falling back to the bed of sin. Well, what can he do? If God is not tired of forgiving his children, who then is far eduque to protest? He peeped through the dividing holes to see that only 2 people were left, and he had quickly waved off the last one when he spotted another young lady in a thick dark glass, briskly walking to the confessorial. She quickly knelt down and didn't bother with the preambles. "I killed her," she said through cracked voice. "Who did you kill?" For Ejike asked. "My friend," she responded. "My best friend." "Father, I have lived with this guilt for 3 years, but I can't stay one more night with it," she continued. "I loved him, but he loved her. Everything just seemed to work for her. The best of people, best results and jobs. So when she told me that a Hannah has proposed and was coming to see her parents, I got jealous. That night, as I escorted her to the junction to take a bus back to her place, I don't know what came over me. I really don't know what came over me, I swear. I was bitter. I only heard the horn of a coming truck, and that was the last sane thought I processed. I pushed her into the path of the truck and ran. I heard her scream, and I still hear her scream in my dream," she continued, now sobbing. Father Ejike peeped through the hole again, trying to get a better picture of this dark soul talking to him. "My daughter, you have committed a grievous sin," he heard his voice saying, against himself. "I know, Father. I know. That is why I need your forgiveness." "Only God can forgive you," he said. "I will pray for you, and I will give you your penance." "God has forgiven me, Father, but I need your own forgiveness. The person I killed that night was Ukachi, your twin sister." Father Ejike froze in his seat. Goosebumps were all over him. "Remember the sacramental seal," he heard her say as she got up and hurried away. Before he could overcome the shock and take the long walk out of the confessional, the lady was gone. As he stood before the bishop, he heard him again. "Think about the sacramental seal. You are under an oath that can't be broken, as long as you remain in priesthood. However, if you ever make up your mind that revenge will be enough reason to take off the priestly regalia, I will not judge you. But go back and think about it.